The Delta State government has reaffirmed its commitment to the completion of the Asaba Twin Mega City project, part of Governor Sheriff Oborowori's more agenda. Special Project Director Barrister Victor Ebonka, during a site inspection tour, described the initiative as a major step towards transforming the capital into a modern urban hub. The project features Asaba, Waterfront City and Niger City, both being developed by top-tier construction firms. He issued a warning to individuals previously compensated for their lands to stay away from the site or risk demolition of illegal structures.
Asaba Waterfront is a major city under development. At the end of this project, we are going to have twin cities, the Asaba Waterfront City and the Niger City. Both cities are being developed by reputable companies. Prior to this time, the whole of this land could be well described as a wasteland. You cannot build on it, neither can you farm on it because it is consistently erosive. The whole of this large expanse of land, measuring approximately more than 800 hectares of land. While the Niger City has about 423 hectares of land to also develop in like manner. So under this MOU, both companies are going to reclaim this land, and the obligation of the government is to provide what we are saying here, this 6-lane access road, directly from the main road up to this point.
With over 10,000 plots of land for grab with modern facilities in these cities, 2028 delivery date has great expectations for Deltans as well as other Nigerians.
The both cities are expected to build state-of-the-art infrastructures, paved, multi-paved roads, and all other 5G communication network, underground sewage system, underground electricity system, and street lighting. You know, anything you can talk of that is commensurate with what you have in developed countries. That is what they are going to develop here. I know, as a matter of fact, that Asaba Waterfront City has about 352 plus hectares of land to develop here, into a major city. It has economic hub, it has anything you want to talk about, residential, economic hub, and all that.
Ebonka also spoke on the benefits of the city to Asaba in terms of flood control and aesthetics, while representatives of the land developers gave technical insight into the ongoing construction of the cities.
For embankments that will be constructed in the River Niger in such a way that the River Niger will no longer overflow again. If you go through the whole of the houses, you will see that most buildings there are being disturbed consistently by erosion. So this project, by flooding and the attendant erosion, this project is going to nip in the bud that major environmental problem. And everybody, on the other leg, everybody is qualified to own a land here. We have enough land to give out to members of the public. If you are talking about close to like 800 and something hectares, if you subdivide it into a plot of 100 by 100, we're talking about more than 10,000 plots of land. Apart from that, is also adding to the general aesthetics of the state and of the state capital. So Asaba can now boast that it ranks amongst the most beautiful state capitals in Nigeria and in the world at large.
It's a floodplain, and we've observed the way it is, and we've put measures in our design to mitigate these flooding activities. So if you look at where you are standing, just have a peep. Onto the left side, that drainage you have there is the center line of the road that goes to River Niger. Our own road will come on that side, this same length, this straight perimeter, down to River Niger. So it's a three-way lane here, three-way there. Filling up that to that level, from sand from River Niger, about 2 kilometers. It's not an easy, we walk in the park. So, but we have our dredgers on River Niger, and full blast come September. This access road will be linked up.
I want to assure you that in the next 2 weeks, we want to round up the construction of this road, because we are gradually completing the concrete surface today, next tomorrow, and the asphalt will start immediately. We have a break in August, while all other ancillary works on it is being done. You can see we have installed the first phase of the street light for the first 300 meters. From that end, where we don't have a concrete surface, to the zero chainage is another 300, which we are going to complete by the end of this week. Of development on our side, residential, medium, low, and high income people. Like we have an ICT hub, we have hospitals, we have all other infrastructure, underground electricity, underground water system. Then, for the control of erosion or flood from River Niger, you have a culvert there. I don't know whether you people observe that culvert there. That culvert in the future, because we wrote a proposal again to the government, because all the water from Asaba waterfall, they have a storm water drain that stops there. So in the future, they can leak into this water and to go and connect it again at FMC. So all the water will just run from the main town to that. And for this city too, as my previous boss have said, once we have our own drainage, it will be connected to this culvert. We take everything back to River Niger. So that's just the plan for that. And what we have on ground is for all Deltans and Nigerians.
Our correspondent Charles Kosipre reports that trespassers were warned to stay clear of the land acquired. Moving ahead,